What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I've been getting a ton of questions about the KHYREE Jackson glitch. Like, what's people been doing? Like, how are these cards being sold so early? If you're new to this, which a lot of you guys are, EA Sports introduced this, I think early. This was the first year that they did it, where, you know, the first 1,000 people that unlock him, he's going to be auctionable. Okay, so there's two versions of him, so even if you don't get this one, you'll still be able to get the other one. The problem is a lot of you guys are like, yo, G, I want to get him early. I see people selling them for 7 mil, stuff like that. What I'm going to urge you guys to do, though, is to definitely not spend $7 million, well, with a million coins, excuse me, with the dollars, MUT coins. Like, bro, because that's how I think about it. Like, yo, bro, that's a lot of millions for, you know, a card that's going to probably get dotted in a very critical moment when you really don't want to get dotted, you know what I'm saying? So I probably would just, if you get it done prior to Thursday with what I'm going to show you now, you can try to get rid of them and then just keep the silver one, you know, the one that's like the base that loses one of the ability slots, and just keep it like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, just say whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, you don't have to do it at all. You can just wait for the rookie premieres and get prepared for Madden 25. It's up to you. But because a lot of you guys want to know, okay, gee, how are they doing it? I'm going to go ahead and explain it. Now, just to be very, very clear, the way that the people that have done it so far have done it, that is something that EA Sports really can't control, where people are using multiple accounts on different, you know, the different systems and accumulating the XP and getting that much. Because realistically, the earliest you would be able to get them, which is what I'm going to show you guys right now, is on Thursday, June 20th. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the earliest that you would be able to realistically get them. And the people that got them already, you know, obviously it doesn't make any sense. So we're going to walk through that right now because I'm pretty close to getting it done. One of the biggest mistakes that I made, though, when I realized that you could actually get them, because usually, just usually, people do this and they like get away with it, and it's like, oh, yo, how did you do it, whatever. So I don't usually think that it's something that's attainable, but you can see that I'm at level 16 and, you know, he's at level 17. The biggest deal is this, right? With the dailies themselves are 36 points every day, right? So people are waiting right now that are gonna, you know, that's done everything that I'm gonna show you. They've already done all this stuff and they're just waiting for the final day. All right, so the number one thing is this: the MUT Champs has to be done. It doesn't matter. You have to get 20 wins in MUT Champs. If you don't get 20 plus wins, well, the plus is just there, but if you don't get at least 20 wins in MUT Champs, you won't be able to get them the first week. So if you haven't done this, you're pretty much done. You can just still work towards getting the, you know, the non-auctionable B and D version, and just, you know, you're missing the one bucket, and that's it. Not really a big deal. Like I said, for those of you guys that are up-and-coming players, it's still going to be a huge benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like, having a corner like that is going to be unbelievable. It's just that you won't get the auctionable one. So if you haven't done at least 20 MUT Champ wins, or even if you're almost there, I'm just saying, if you don't have enough left, remember, you only get 25. So if you've lost 6 games, you're done for the week. All right? The solo battles. So this is the thing, right? As of today, I'm going to have 13 of these. So tomorrow, it'll make it 17. So I won't be able to actually get it because you need to do all of these as well. If you are trying to get anything, and this is something for the future also, which I will make sure, because now that I've gotten so much feedback about it, I'm going to make sure, bro, that if it's not really like a outright glitch where people are like using multiple accounts, I'm going to lay it out for you guys, because that was my bad. I was like, yo, when a dude got it on Monday and it was only out 3 days, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is a glitch. So I wasn't even thinking about, you know, the solo battles and the legitimate way to do it. I'm like, yo, here we go again. But because of the fact that we actually reviewed it, all the feedback you guys gave me, and all the things that has just been swirling around, we've been able to figure it out. So if they keep it this way for Madden 25, you will know if it is attainable. And I will validate it and make sure that it's like, yo, look, we can do it this way. It's legit. If we cannot, I will also tell you that. But again, I figured it out into what you actually absolutely needed to do. So obviously all this has to be done. The head-to-head seasons, this has to be done as well. This is very, very important to be done. You can see we only need 1 more point, and then we're done with that. We're getting this. Now, all of this also has to be done. All of this right here. But you only need 20 solo battle wins. That's your point. The problem is they only store the 4 from the day before. So if you've missed a lot of days, you're not going to be able to do this. All right, this is the biggest deal. This is the only way legitimately that you can get it done early. So because I'm only going to be able to get 15 by Thursday, I'm going to have to wait until Friday to actually finalize it to see if I can be one of those 1,000 to get the auctionable one. Okay, another thing I want to point out, right? The auctionable one is not going to be 7 million coins when everybody starts to unlock it. It's just that price because people want the card early and they're able to afford it. That is the only reason that this card is like that and people are buying it. Because if he was on the market, you know, and it was like 1,000 of them available, no way it's going to be 7 mil. Like, no card is worth 7 million MUT coins in the game. So after you get everything else done, this is the important one. Now, I want to be very, very clear again, because this is where I caught some guys. They're like, yo, you could play it on any difficulty. No, these you can. All right, so I just want to clear this out. These you can, you know, very, very clear. But in the milestones, it has to be veteran difficulty or higher. All right, so for those of you guys that were grinding them and like, yo, gee, I'm just going through it, bro, it's not going to work out for you. You're pretty much done. All right, so with all of that being the case, this is something that you guys have to really lock in on. All right, if you're able to get to 20, you can do all of this by the, you know, the day before the reset. And the reason that I'm saying Thursday is because on June 21st, 2024, it's gonna reset. So when it resets and you're able to do more MUT champs, it's gonna obviously be easier for you to do it, right? Trying to get it early and selling it the day before legitimately might be the move for a lot of you guys. So that's why I wanted to make sure you guys understood it. So that's the thorough explanation of it. Obviously, the people that had it done Monday, they know something that many of us don't. But like I said, as far as what I was, you know, what was explained to me, they're able to use their accounts and log into different accounts with the same login and just get the XP and it all goes to the same account. I don't know, you know, what EA is doing about that, but there's always been like, you know, multiplication glitches and stuff like that in the game. Kudos to the guys that got it and made their coins. I don't care. I'm just trying to get one of the first 1,000 so I can make this money. And I know you guys trying to make the money too, because it's just going to make it easier for us when it's time to do the rookie premieres. Now, for those of you guys that don't really understand what's going on, like, yo, gee, what do you mean about the second one? Why are you not going so hard about like making sure you get it done? This is why, right? Once you go ahead and you, where's the competitive pass one? They have, yeah, right here. Once you go ahead and you miss out, if you're not able to get the first 1,000, you just get this one, the silver version. It's not as if they're not usable cards. They just don't get all of the empty slots. So you see like how this guy has 5? So he's only going to get to choose 1. And that's it. And then he gets some 0 AP stuff here, but it's not the same thing. As opposed to the other one. You see what I'm saying? Count these as 5. As opposed to the auctionable one, right? You'll see that he gets a lot more for 0. And he has a lot more options. So it goes from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get 2 more here. So you get to choose this all for 0, you get to choose this all for 0, and then, you know, another third one right there. So the last 3, you're able to make him into an absolute monster. That's the big deal about it. That's why everybody's going crazy. So that's why I wanted to make sure that you guys at least had the opportunity to understand how to do it. That way, it, you know, everything will fall together. If you can do it, fine. If you can't, it is what it is. But at least you know now that it's validated. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.